I'm a living example of you can get punched in the face and get back up, because I'm the modern day Aztec warrior. I'm spitting it heavy, the mission is steady. Your bitches are jelly, I'm ditching the petty. You're digging for pennies, I'm itching and ready. I open my heart when I listen to Shetty. I'm bold like a boss, but I'm little like Debbie. I know what the bros, I got Richard and Getty. I'm holding the guap and I'm whipping the Yeti. Yeah, Kari can play with advanced moves. I'm fucking my girl and her man too. I'm taking the ball like Durant do. My soul is the one that I can't lose. I soak up the sun like a sand dune. I'm holding up love with the bamboo. I'm rolling the blunt by the candle. Taking the game, running it back without taking a drink. Yeah, I'm the one and I'm making a wave. Rolling the blunt and I'm blazing a J. I'm escaping the brain, go straight for the cake. I'ma take to the bank, not taking a break. I'm made for the race, I pray for the day. I wake with a bake in a great estate. Are you living in a box? I'm bigger than a box. I'm spitting to supply my bread. My vision on the top is living like a boss when I kick it in a nice white jet. I'm quicker with the bars, I'm wishing with a one. Yeah, I'm dipping to the bar, I guess. I'm switching like LeBron when I spit it in song. My mission is to try my best. Taking a stab, but I came with a bat. I be chasing to grab my goals. If you ain't in the back and you ain't with the facts, don't be faking and act like bros.
Welcome back to MMA Underground, your favorite part of Tuesday. You know, I'm the one half of the co-host team, Buddy V, with the one and only
Sam K. And man, we got two great guests tonight. All the way from StreetBeefs Scrapyard, we got the one and only BlackSmith. And all the way from StreetBeefs West Coast, we got the one, the only Hitman.
Ooh.
What up, y'all?
Oh, y'all.
Y'all having a good day so far? I'm excited.
Yeah, man, it's a long day, but this is cool. It's the best part of the day right here.
Long day for sure.
Man, that heat out here is humid. I don't know. It's like raining and it'll be hot. The sun, then clouds come out. I'm like, what's going on? I'm not in Arizona or Florida, bro.
You sound like you got some Washington weather, man. Woo! That's the way mine is.
We never get down the valley. That's crazy.
We in triple digits out here, man.
Yeah, us too, man. We was football kids is dropping like flies, and they're like, I needed that water. I'm like, hey, go get the water, bro. Go get it.
Yeah, so what about you, BlackSmith? How hot is it by you?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's motherfucking like 105 right now.
What up, V?
Too hot.
Hey, I can dig it.
Y'all hear me?
Man. Now, I'm excited to start these mini interviews off, I guess you could say, this fun time, because I got lots of fun questions for both of you guys. And I mean, I'll start with you, Hitman. Man, I was just curious. Have you ever had as many like knockdowns as when you fought Sneaky Boy? Because I was rewatching some of your fights, and I was just like, damn, just left and right. Woo!
Man, yeah, no, Sneaky Boy was handing those out left and right like we was at the buffet, so I was taking them.
Was there some backstory to that fight? Because I don't know, it seemed like you had a little extra umph behind the punch.
I did a little bit, because Sneaky Boy, he didn't get in my head, but like he really thought he was gonna bully me in there, and I was like, bro, there's no way, like you're not gonna bully me. And I remember that first round, I didn't know what he was gonna do, and he kind of like hit me and caught me not off balance, but like my feet, that sand is. So he thought he had me, and he came in, he caught a left hook right in there, and I was like, nah, yeah, you're not doing that ever again. So I had to show him, But he's a good dude. I like Sneaky Boy. He's funny.
Heck yeah, I was fun to watch. I'm like, shit. And BlackSmith, if I'm right, you're a champion in another boxing organization, right?
Buddy V, I ain't even gonna lie, it's kind of hard to hear y'all. Y'all breaking up a little bit on me.
We could barely hear you, brother.
Okay, it wasn't just me.
It might be the headphones, to be honest.
I think it might be because y'all kind of breaking up and staticking a little bit.
Yeah, like we're not getting anything, man. You might have to pull the headphones off.
That was the internet connection.
Well, have you guys seen the new Power Slap game that just came out on Android or mobile app?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's crazy. They got all the fighters out there too. That's crazy. That's cool.
Right? I was like, I downloaded it, but it wasn't what I expected. But I played it for a little bit. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I've only seen the generic characters. I haven't seen none of the actual fighters yet.
Oh yeah, I think they had that AJ. They had Static on there,
Okay.
and they had the was it Wolverine? I think that Static just fought. Yeah, and they were on
Okay.
there. So I was like, you know, they're gonna have DTP and
Got to.
Bulldog on there. You know they're gonna. That's crazy. Years ago, we were all talking. We need a Street Beefs game. You know. Now look, we got Street Beefs guys in a game.
Exactly.
Real talk. Real talk.
See, that's what I thought it was gonna be like, where it was kind of like you pick your two opponents, and you just go to slap off. But yeah, you have your own character. So I was like, I'm not as impressed now. I want to go DTP. I want to slap the hell out of somebody. Just wham! Yeah, what you gonna do?
DTP, man, that guy's full of energy. I love that dude.
Same. Wouldn't want to get slapped by him though.
Shoot, man, that guy got some pop. He's back.
We back.
I'm back, baby.
You're still low though, bro.
So, Buddy V, I didn't hear your question. What you asked me, homie?
I think Samke was right. It might be the volume from your mic. We can't hear you really.
Oh, I got my headphones on. Hold on.
Sorry, man. Yeah. Hey, it's okay. We got technical difficulties all the time. When my phone's overheated before, someone's Wi-Fi got shut off. I think we want somebody, his baby mama came to slap them while we're in the show.
Well, damn.
So,
Y'all hear me better?
oh yeah, a lot
there
better.
You go, look.
Yep.
Damn, BlackSmith got that voice, man. You got that voice.
Hey, I was just thinking, like, I wanted to ask, do you rap, bro? Because you do have a voice.
You know what? Back then when I was young, I used to, man, but I kind of put that shit down as I got older. So you know that I play with it every now and then, but it ain't no priority or nothing.
Right.
And so, were you a boxing champ in another organization? I missed that one earlier.
Yeah, they got me. I'm fucking with the Flex Fest out here in Phoenix right now, but we got another event on the 14th of October. So they haven't set me up with a matchup yet, but once they do, you know, we'll be putting out the flyers and advertising that shit too. So you'll be seeing that for sure, Buddy V.
Ooh, can't wait. Hitman, you're gonna be
the competition smooth out here, but it ain't nothing compared to the scrapyard though. I got to get back out there and fuck with y'all, man, for real.
Oh, it's been a while. Heck yeah, we gotta see some BlackSmith out here again. I remember you are one of the in the divisions where I can feel your punches from outside the ring. Usually it's the heavyweights I feel them, but I can feel that little umph when you threw it. And I was like, okay, all right.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, motherfuckers do say I got the heavyweight power, but you know, we still try to stay with the skill too. You know what I'm saying? Come with the conditioning and shit and whatnot. So, you know, I'm still trying to stay in the gym. I really ain't been on top of it as much as I used to, but you feel me? Once I know my matchup and shit, I'll get back in the gym, get my training camp started.
Nice. Ooh, just new and improved.
And I got a quick question for you, BlackSmith. You said you're fighting or you're staying out in Phoenix, right? Arizona? Hello? BlackSmith.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sound good. Yeah.
I was asking.
I couldn't hear you because you broke up a little bit, homie.
My fault. No, I was asking, bro. It sounded like you said you fight or you stay in Phoenix.
Wait, say that again. I don't know. Every time you ask your question, it keep breaking up.
I said it sounded like you said you fight or you stay in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
So
I'm in Phoenix right now.
Okay. So my question would be, StreetBeefs West Coast is right there, because Could we ever see you coming out to a StreetBeefs West Coast event?
Yeah, man.
Could we ever see you coming out to a StreetBeefs West Coast event?
Yeah.
I heard a yeah.
Yeah, right. Damn, hey, we're trying.
Yeah. If he's in AZ, we need to get him out there. And,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he'd be in the hot box, man. You're talking hot box event, or some Vegas events, even, you know?
Yep.
I like his boxing style too. I'm like, okay, all right. I was gonna ask him because I'm pretty sure that one of the title fights he had was a last minute fight too. He ended up stepping up because the opponent didn't show, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'll step in for him." I was like, "Oh shit,
That's cold. That's cold. Hell yeah."
Yeah, are you gonna be at the 3-year anniversary, Hitman?
Yeah, that's the plan. So I told Free Smoke that I want to help at least out at the event, you know, because I got two guys, teammates, Mike and Coyote, and I'm pretty sure No Love's going out there too. So I wanted to see those fights, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be 30 here September 1st, so I was like, hey, do a little both, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's the plan. So I hopefully I'm out there.
Now, can you confirm whether or not No Love is or not fighting still?
I can't confirm that yet. I think he's getting ready for a title shot in Power Slap. He's #1 contender right now, so I don't know if that's gonna conflict, and I don't know if he wants to mess that up right away. I haven't asked him about that part, but I know there was something that was gonna happen. I don't know. I thought I saw, but I talked to him here and there, so we'll see. I know he's getting ready. I think that's his main focus right now. But if not, I don't know if he gets that fight. I mean, he might go out there, so I don't know.
Absolutely. You almost got into Power Slap, right?
Yeah, man. I was on my last little physical, and I passed everything. Everything was good, and then I had to go to the eye doctor, and she was checking out my eyes, and then she told me to look a certain way, and then she's like, you have a bunch of scar tissue behind your eyes, and then she told me to look a different way, and then when I'm looking down, like my eyes are like all dilated and stuff. She's like, you have 3 holes or 3 tears in your retina, and then I really wasn't. That was affirmation for me that, like, you know, I gotta look out for my family, stuff like that, and you know, I mean, I don't know, that's something tough I'm dealing with, man. It's been eating at me, so I'm trying to figure it out, what I can do, and then, like, so if I get correct,
if you can hear me, but I can't hear you. So
we can hear you, bro.
We hear you, bro.
You got a good internet connection too. I'm actually seeing the phone move perfect too.
Can you hear us?
He muted it, and then
we're gonna figure this out together, everybody.
yeah, we working on it. Yeah,
it's key. Wi-Fi is key.
yeah, there you go.
Just type up the question and put it on screen. Yeah, I mean,
we making a way one way or another.
Yeah, he gonna be like the courtroom monitor. He gonna be typing everything, man.
Right.
So shoot, man. With you coming out this weekend to the West Coast 3-year anniversary, major event, a lot of major fights scheduled. What is one of the fights you look forward to seeing the most, man?
Of course, my guys. You know, I got. I'm always gonna be in their corner. You know, rooting for them. But man, there's a few, and I'm a little excited to see Diesel and sadly, I'm excited for that one. And but I want to see Coyote and Viking Warrior. Man, that's gonna be a good one. 2 guys that same weight going at it. Their best guy versus our best guy. You know, and then you got Mike and the Maniac. You know, that's gonna be a banger, bro. And both guys just power shots. You know what I mean? It's someone's chin's getting tested. Let's just say that someone's chin gonna get tested. And but yeah, those man, I can't wait for those ones. I'm excited. And then Battleborn too. Battleborn and just that one's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy, man.
Right.
What's up, Ryan? But yeah, that one's gonna be crazy. Watch, that one's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. We got some classics going down. I ain't gonna lie, I really hope the No Love fight pulls through. I understand if it doesn't. That was the one I was looking forward to the most. No Love and Big Daddy Williams MMA. But you know, and it's understandable if he can't take it. You know, the money. You know, at the other organization, it makes sense.
Yeah, he gonna get
but
paid.
We still got bangers. We still got bangers going down. So
I'm excited, man. What happened?
I said, yeah, about 50 fights. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What up?
What's up, G? Yeah, but I was super excited about that, going to Vegas and stuff. You know, seeing how I would do. You know, because getting in there and power slap, man, that's a test of balls and chin right there. You gotta, you know what I mean? Because how often do we willingly are like, you know, hey, come on, see what you got. Maybe when I'm, you know, been drinking a little bit, go ahead, bro. You know, no, I'm just playing. But it's that circle. It's that extreme, you know. And I'd love to see what, you know, how I would do. You know what I mean? And then get paid for it. Like, okay, it's 3 slaps. Let's do it. You know. But I mean, you guys see me get. I fought some, you know, strong ass dudes from Golden Arms to Takamura, you know, and Takamura caught me, man, and I felt it, but you know, I still stood there. I haven't been down yet like that, so it would have been a good test, but it is what it is, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, I was bummed. Oh, go ahead, buddy.
No, nothing at all.
Now I was just gonna say I was bummed to hear about Talk, you know, having to relinquish the belt, you know, for his own situation.
Yeah,
you know, because I was looking forward to that fight, talking 619 Part 3. That would have been
crazy again, man. Because you know both guys are gonna come in at a little different. You know, Takamura's gonna realize like 619's come with a different game plan this time.
Yeah, bro.
So Takamura got to adjust too and see what he gets that first round. You know what I mean? It would have been a good when I saw that fight, man. I was jumping. I was in it,
bro. That the second fight though, I realized in the moment, I was like, oh shit, this is the first time. I had to step in it.
Seen that, right? Yeah.
I had to give 619 an 8 count, bro, and he ain't never had an 8 count on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but like we seen him kind of like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck.
He's like,
you know what I mean? Like he got cracked, but then like he started to make that comeback towards the end. So it was damn, you know, like.
One thing about 619, man, he's got tons of experience and sparring experience and, you know, power. He's no dummy. Yeah, that man, he was a champ for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I love 619. That's my dude.
Yeah, to Battleborn's point, I feel like Talk, he leveled up to a point where, man, I'd say between Coyote and Takamura, those are our best boxers, you know, pure boxers, man.
Yeah, and you know what? He went on this weightlifting, adding it to his regiment of boxing. Man, makes me deported. Come back. You know, he didn't get deported. He went willingly.
Yeah, man. But to 619's credit, though, you know, like you said, he's got tons of experience. You know, we've only seen 619 like really, really struggle that one time with Venom Black. You know,
I was gonna say that. Yep.
He's been in there with monsters over and over and over.
Yeah.
You know, so man.
And that's crazy. That's a good point. Like he had to adjust for 2 different fighters. He knew he was going to be in an inside fight because Talk likes fighting on the inside, you know.
Yep.
And Venom Black's a little he's squirrely, but he's strong, man. He's got this fast right hand, and he's a strong dude. So I mean, he's been in there with the best of them, you know what I mean? And he's never been stopped. He's taken everyone the distance, and You know, so is he still going? Yeah,
I
hey,
don't
that's
know.
right, Ryan. That's right, Ryan. I remember that fight. I was there for that fight.
I don't know, bro. I really hope he does. But I haven't heard anything.
Gotcha.
Ever since talk, talk situation had changed. I haven't heard from 619.
Yeah.
But whenever he comes back, whenever either one comes back, it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah. And is Golden Arms? I thought him and Golden Arms were doing that rematch, and they're not doing it anymore.
Golden Arms before talk, bro. He decided to go ahead and sit it down for a little bit too. He retired, came back, then retired again. So
Yeah. See, and that's just and I'm kind of like understanding like Golden Arms situation, like coming back
right,
and forth, and like I don't want to do that to myself either. You know what I mean? Where like, at the end of the day, we're fighting, we're putting ourselves at risk, and we're not just doing that; we're doing it for free. You know what I mean? We out there, hey, we just out there because we're competitive. We like to fight. You know what I mean? And
I agree with that 1,000%. It's like, ooh, that's the only bad thing. Yeah, when you get hurt, it's like, dang, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. Ah.
yeah.
Hey, so you back on BlackSmith?
He here in spirit.
Hey. Well, that's crazy with that comment about having a family and being an adult. Because I was gonna. Oh,
I'm back though.
You with us? Can you hear us? Can we hear you? He's a live audience member. That's what's going on.
I like it.
Yeah, live audience member.
Well, I'll ask you then, Hitman. I know you got some kids. Do you ever find it hard to try to balance, fight life with having children and everything else? And or like, how do you kind of accommodate that?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult, man. All my kids are under 6 years old, and I got 3 of them. So, I could only go spar once a week, and then I'm trying to work in and get my conditioning in. So, what I would do is that when I would condition the kids in football or baseball, I'd run with them. I'm like, you guys can't complain if I'm conditioning with you. So I put my weighted vest on. I do push-ups with them. They thought they were in a little mini boot camp, and I was like I said, I was training and working out for this fight. I was at 204, 205, and I felt that's the strongest I've ever felt in my whole combat, experience, and it's difficult, man, finding that balance of family time, and then I want to make sure my wife's happy. I want to make sure the kids are happy, but I also want to make sure I get my training in, and it's just there's only so much I can do at one time. Then I still got to coach, baseball and football, and it's like, and it's a lot of time out of my schedule because it's high school ball. It's totally different, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Coach, what? Okay, let me hear a little bit more about this. What?
Yeah, man, I work in the school district, so I do security. It's pretty good. It's fun, they asked me if I wanted to coach because I used to play ball there and stuff like that, and so I said, yeah, I'll go out there, and it's a way different scheme of learning one position and knowing your position in high school from, like, let's say you're receiver, now I got to learn the whole grand scheme of things, like linemen's read steps, middle linebackers read steps, you know what I mean? It's a lot, but I'm learning it, and I can't, like, my whole goal with this whole thing was to coach my kids later on down the road and be their coach in high school, so I'm learning every day. I'm picking, and we got a good group of guys out there, you know what I mean? And it's fun. I love it, man. And that's why I do street beefs too, like to show these kids. And the school is bad. You'll see 5-on-1s, 4-on-1s. These kids are jumping. They think they're bad because they taking a photo with their mama's strap or dad's strap, whatever. And I'm like, yo, go get in the ring, and that's a real fight. These little 20-second fights, and no, that ain't nothing. So I run my mouth to them. And at school, they found my videos. And like, Hitman. So it's kind of cool. That's cool. They know I ain't no chump either, so they with it.
They're like, that coach will actually hit us.
Yeah, Hey, what would you do if I hit you right now? I go, shoot, let's find out. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Man, I like that. Hell yeah. Do you think you could ever see yourself coaching on martial arts or boxing or anything too?
So that's my next goal. I was talking with Bomb Squad about it, and I want to do a youth program for troubled youth where it's nonprofit, and everything goes to the gear. I have all the bags and stuff like that. I'm gonna turf off an area, and I was gonna make a cage, kind of like a circle cage with turf on it, kind of like the scrapyard. You know what I mean? Kind of do something like that, but I was gonna call it the Bomb Yard though, and have the Bomb Squad logo out there. And I go, and these kids always come up to me like, "I want to box, I want to do this." I don't have money for it, so that's where I want to go. This troubled youth section part of it, and that give them an opportunity. Not many kids got an opportunity. A lot of them in group homes or whatever it may be, and like it's very surprising. So I'm trying to give back to my town. My town went downhill. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make a little difference. Really, I'm gonna get a retirement home.
I couldn't help it. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Heck yeah.
Pops out.
He back.
BlackSmith.
What's going on, baby?
You can hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. We hear you, brother. We hear you.
My man.
All right. So my question a while ago was, since you stay in Arizona, could you see yourself coming out to a West Coast event?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I came to y'all event last time. Q-Tip was there, Fried Chicken. So I came.
The Super Bowl event back in March. Okay.
I came out. You know what? Me and my son came out there, represented them. I didn't fight in them, but I did come in, and represent them and see how it was. So yeah, I could see myself fighting there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love to have you, man. West Coast
it's
a good family out here, man.
I'll be seeing you putting in work here, man. So I gotta come fuck with you for sure.
I appreciate that, G. I appreciate that.
Already.
Can't wait to see prices on BlackSmith. Yeah. It's gonna be a one organization, it's gonna be a StreetBeefs, it's gonna be a West Coast and Scrapyard. Bam! We're gonna start working on that Instagram. You're about to get a follower even bigger.
hey, like I said, the competition in the organization I'm in right now is nothing compared to StreetBeefs. You feel me? That's why I said I got to get back out there, fuck with y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get tuned up some more. I mean, it's easy work out here, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm out here, so we getting with it.
What weight are you right now, or do you compete at?
I'm welterweight right now. I'm 145.
Oh, 145. Okay, yeah. So I think StreetBeefs our welterweight is 170. I think him and your boy Juice would be a really good fight. They both, that would be a really good fight. Your boy Juice.
Yeah.
So what you said welterweight is 165 in boxing, or
no, 170 for us. Yeah.
Just
so
170.
Yeah, we do a 15-pound sliding scale. If I'm not correct, you can correct me there, so I'm okay. But I'm pretty sure it's a 15-pound. Yeah. Sliding scale. Unless you get to light heavyweight and heavyweight, then I think it's a 25-pound, and then they don't care how much you weigh at heavyweight.
For sure.
You get past a certain point, they're like, hey, just keep eating good. Go ahead.
Yeah, for real. They don't got a weight cut. They say we eating good up there.
Oh yeah, I see.
Hey, speaking of, since we're talking about weights and whatnot, man, a lot of people don't know. Hitman used to be little Hitman, and little Hitman was, man, you were scary, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
You at my weight. I seen you back at my weight when I guess you were in the military, and you were doing some sparring. I said, oh shit, let him stay a big boy. Keep eating.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you was man scary, fast, power, the whole night. But just faster. Just wow.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That's what my whole goal was this year, is to get back into like at least 170, 175, and see what But I'm still not now. I'm lifting heavy now again. So this is what.
I said the same shit. I'm at least trying to get to 165, but for some reason it's hard for me to add on that weight. I don't know if it's metabolism or what, but
Yeah, your body's already filtering everything through. Yeah, exactly.
I'm staying at this 145 to 150 range. It's like I'm not getting no high. So, I mean, maybe I got to. Somebody told me to use some creatine or some shit, but I
If you're trying to gain weight, I recommend eating like 150 to 200 grams of protein a day, and throughout the whole day, and then it'll come. I guarantee it. And then you're just adding mass, man. That's why I got some of these kids like, what do I do? I want to gain weight. I got a kid up to like, let's say 155 to like 185 in a matter of like 4 or 5 months.
So what you think about the creatine then, or the creatine?
Creatine's good, but just make sure you don't get like not an off brand, but like a cheap brand. Like if you're gonna go creatine, I'd go for like a quality product. You know what I mean? Like I'm all plant-based protein right now. Like that's all I do is plant-based protein. Besides and then the meat has to be like organic or grass-fed, because the food they produce now is just, you don't know what the hell is going on with it.
Gotcha.
Dang, okay. I like what
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Hey man, he know it all.
Had to research, man, bro. I asked Tom K. I was like 247 when I first started StreetBeefs. I was a big boy.
You gotta understand though. You gotta start researching what you're consuming and what you're taking in your body.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's real right there for sure.
Yeah, 100%, man. And you know, I'm trying to meet God halfway and do my part, just to at least, you know, keep myself healthy. You know, I'm gonna be with my kids and, you know, healthy. You know, and then whenever my time to go, that's my time to go. You know what I mean? But at least I did my part.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Facts.
Do our part.
he's getting everything's taken in.
Fucking Aztec warrior.
You know, yeah, man. See, look, shoot, I got my Aztec stone right here. I got a couple of the Aztec warrior, the Eagle warrior right here. I got my ceremonial blade that I got on display. You know,
bro,
come
look,
on.
Look, I got my whole chest done with the Aztec Eagle, man. Look.
I gotta set my game up.
That's my native side, man. I got my feathers back here.
I ain't mad at you, baby.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I got my feathers in the dresser over there.
Yeah, see?
All right. We all got warrior in our blood. It's not just who we are, it's in our blood. It runs through our DNA. Our ancestors fought.
Yeah, right?
Sure, bro.
Now, I have a quick question for you, BlackSmith. One of your fights, I don't remember which one, it was a title fight that the opponent dropped out and you stepped in, right?
Yeah, it was Q-Tip I fought. Yeah,
Okay.
Q-Tip was for Q-Tip, yeah. Yep. I took an L on that one, man. It was short notice. You know, Q-Tip ain't he a good fighter though. You know what I mean? He definitely he definitely got some skill. He definitely calculated. You know, I came in a little bit unprepared, unconditioned. You know what I'm saying? He was a better man. He took advantage. You know, it was hats off to him. You know, I mean, I couldn't go no other way. You know, so yeah.
No, he's a good fighter. I think he's a current belt holder right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's still in jail. But yeah, man, yeah, you know, later on down the road, once I come back out there, man, you know, I definitely love to mix back up with him. You know, definitely love to get back out there, try it again, you know, and get that belt. Same with Lights Out too, you know, and we definitely got to run it back too. So, you know, it's a definitely a couple of people I want to run it back with. Doughboy. So yeah, man, you know, but it's a good community out there. You know, they all good fighters. You know, it's all just for the show. You know, it's all for the skill. It's for the sport. So,
Hell yeah. Real shit. Yep.
Well, I got a fun question for all of y'all. Because I was at a bar just eating, having a drink. I was talking about one of my fights, and this guy was talking about how he's like, yeah, I can put my hands down, blah, 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 and I'll let people punch me in my face. It doesn't affect me. And I told him, well, I'd rather have a body shot. Because it does because you don't have a chin, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, fuck that. You get hit right in the head, it's going to hurt you way worse. And then it started a little debate amongst the bar, amongst a few of the guys. Like, well, I could take a body shot. I'd rather take a headshot. So I'm going to ask the three of you, what would you rather take? Would you rather take a headshot or a body shot?
I'll take the headshot all day.
I'll take the headshot.
Yeah.
I'll take the headshot.
My
I
little
mean,
rib still hurt from Mike 100, man. That man. I was like, bro, just hit me in the
I'd
head.
rather,
Nah.
I'm taking
yeah,
a
I'd rather
body
take
shot.
the headshot.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I'll take the body shot. If I can, like, if we're talking about, because you ain't specify, so I get to like tighten my abs and shit like that. I get to brace myself.
Yeah.
I can't really brace my face. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
can like move with the punch. You know what I mean? I can go into the punch. You know, but I can't make my face, you know, strong enough to just absorb the punch.
You try to
I
get the
can do
muscles
that
on
with
his
my body
temple.
I mean, I could see how you, yeah, I could see how you
Yeah, I
sum
can
that up.
see
though.
that.
You get what I mean? Like,
I can see how you sum that up.
yeah,
The minute you said it, though, I just thought of my little riblet over here. That little right there, the
Yeah, it was
kidney rib. I was like, hey man, I'll take the headshot.
conditioning,
But you're right. If
yeah,
they
for
conditioning,
hit me
me,
right here,
yeah, for
yeah.
me,
conditioning.
it was a liver shot I took.
I love
Yeah,
you so
That
much.
motherfucker did not
that
feel
liver
good.
shot, man. Those liver
You
shots.
feel me? And I, you know, I took a lot of shots in the head, and they ain't shit feel worse than that. So you know, I mean, that's why I say I'd rather take the head than the body. But I
True,
think it's all off of personal experience. You know, I guess what you had in the ring. So,
Yeah.
true.
And yeah, the leg kicks, I see and that one. Woo!
Oh yeah, nah. Leave my legs alone. That's why I box. I wrestle and box. Leave my legs alone.
I still got to fuck with the wrestling. That wrestling build conditioning though.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Wrestling build conditioning.
definitely.
yeah. Mental and physical. Because if
That's,
you ever notice, like anybody who's a wrestler, they have a certain mentality. They come at you a certain way. You don't see too many. How many shy wrestlers do you know? You know what I mean?
no, I don't know too many. You're right. I don't know too many.
So, Hitman, uh, toughest opponent. You've had
Talk
some
about.
bangers. What was your toughest opponent?
I'm gonna say Takamura, man. That guy. You know, I thought after the first round, like, I was like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good, but then he came back with the same intensity, and I just didn't have it.
Yeah,
So there were certain points I was like, man. So in the last round, that last minute, I was like, I have to do everything I can right now. I'll out throw him in this last minute to make it like I'm still here. What's up? So, but man, it's hard to do. I got hit by, and he's tough, man. He's for a big guy. You would never ever expect his cardio to be like that. I had no, but then when I got in there and felt it, I was like, man, that I could feel, like, you could feel someone's breathing. I don't know about you guys, but I could feel someone's breathing in the fight when we're in tight, how they're controlling it or whatever. And I'm trying to, and me, I got that one good round. I got that one or two good rounds, and I'm like, I feel good. And the next thing you know, I'm playing catch up. Takamura pushed me, man. That one pushed me. But
For
the
me,
Maniac too. Maniac went full throttle. He's got a chin too, and he's got some thumpers, man. He got some thumpers, And I just remember he caught me one time. I was like, oh, and I couldn't do anything else but like, come on, you know what I mean? And I had no other choice. Like, I just ate one. Like, I was at Sizzler, bro. Like, I just kept eating them.
yeah. He's a sneaker, man. Because on film he doesn't look the most technical, but like in the mix, they're landing. They
Yeah.
hurt. They're
Very
landing.
unorthodox.
Yeah.
It comes at a different like angle, and like he does this like weird, like he's very low to the ground, and then he kind of like and then he'll like kind of, I don't know, it's very different. So there's a lot of times I ate a straight left, and because I was anticipating something else, just by
Hmm.
his stance, the way he throws punches and stuff like that, and he's got power. If he went to a gym, he'd be a totally different fighter. What's up?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a street fighter who knows about boxing.
Yeah.
And and he's hurting people, you know. So like you said, if he went to the gym, he'd be
He
out of here,
learned,
you
yeah.
know.
And he learned that technical stance as a southpaw, bro. Oh man, he would not. He'd be pretty good. He'd be dangerous. He's dangerous now, but imagine that's that next level, the next step.
Yeah. And Blacksmith, for you, your toughest fight in Scrapyard.
I'll probably, I don't know, man. I'll probably say my toughest fight was probably against Q-Tip.
Okay.
Honestly, because I was, like I said again, you know, before my conditioning was through, you know, I was feeling drained that fight, honestly. You know, and like I said, Q-Tip, he's a good fighter too. So, you know, he's long, you know, so it was taking me, you know, a little bit of difficulty to get in. You know, it was hard getting in on him. He was long. He's a little bit quick too. You know, he's quick as hell. You know, as quick as you think he is. So, you know, of course, I think I got a couple of good rounds in. You know, maybe 1 or 2 in. You know, but I don't know yet. I mean, for me, that's probably my toughest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've trained with Q-Tip, and everything you said is spot on, man. He's a very calculated fighter. He's got skill,
Very,
and
very technical. Very technical.
not only that, but he seems to always be conditioned. He can do 12 rounds. You know, I trained with him, and I kept up to maybe like 8 or 9, and afterward, I'm like, bro, you trying to do all 12? He's like, yeah. Immediately, I'm like, nigga, I'm old. I'm out. You know, he's conditioned, bro. He's conditioned to a T.
And you know, I sparred with him out here in Phoenix. He had a gym out there in Madison Boxing. Good gym out there.
Yep.
And I sparred with him too, man. He got me. He was getting me ready for my fight out here for the Flex Fest. And training with him, bro, conditioning with him, and like I said, it's up there for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So
Yeah.
you know, it's definitely tough hanging with him. You know, but like I said, he got me right. You know, we cool as hell too. Good guy too. Good guys.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah. Solid.
We got a question from Fire Chicken to you, Blacksmith. He asked, do you think you're ever gonna return to the scrapyard?
Fire Chicken, you know I'm gonna be back there fucking with you, baby. You know I'm coming back, bro. You know I'm coming back for sure.
There we go.
Sooner than later.
Same goes for me, Fire Chicken. I'll be there. I'll be there.
He should, yeah, he should. That's a good. I just seen that comment popping up, but yeah, I think he should. Blacksmith I think he'd be a good addition to the West Coast for sure. Yeah. Great addition, yeah.
Yeah. We most of our events are in Nevada, but we do have a few events out here in Arizona. The bigger events.
I know the last event was in Mesa, so that's like 15. No, not the last one, but
the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was in Mesa, so that was like 15 minutes from me. So yeah, that's the next time y'all come to Phoenix, man. I'll definitely come fuck with y'all for sure, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
And Fire Chicken, I know, man. I know.
Exactly. You already know.
Buddy V.
He bad. But Buddy V got the bubble guts still. I got a blast.
Okay, so I got a blast. Jimmy Neutron.
I got a blast. I'm out.
Bubble V.
Bubble V.
That's fucked up. Give him a close up real quick.
I was sweating in there. Woo!
You actually look a little lighter though, buddy. You look a little lighter. Hey, Hitman, I wanted to ask you, bro, because you've been to my bad.
No, you good. Sorry. What happened?
You're a West Coaster who's been to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
So I need the details real quick. What to
Right.
expect when it comes to that turf?
You know what, man? I love West Coast. Don't get me wrong, but the foundation of the turf and the ground, yeah, let's just say it'll set you up a lot better for, especially like for Muay Thai or stuff you like. Yeah, you'd like it, man. I love Fire Chicken's cage. I really do. I
That's
love it. It's nice.
you know, see, that's what drove
That
me to the
setup.
scrapyard in the first place was the cage. You know,
Yeah.
the way fried chicken had it set up, I was just like, yeah, this is something I could fight in for sure, you know. So that's what made me come to the, and mind you, you know, I was coming from Phoenix all the way to Washington State to fight to the scrapyard just for that reason. So, you know, I mean, I can agree with you on that one.
All right, okay. It was fun build. I remember out there pounding it down, shit, doing the pole. The people were doing the poles. Dash helped out there too. I'm trying to get a couple other fighters. Moses. Yeah, heck yeah, that was crazy fun.
Yeah.
So, Hitman, I had a quick question because we have people who most of the people know everything and are involved with Street Beef, but some of our viewers aren't fully invested. And you know, we got to make sure that they know all about the Bomb Squad. So,
Yeah.
you want to let people know what's up with that?
Yeah. But since I can't really fight no more, or or I want to, but I want to start like after like a youth program for trouble youth, man, especially out here, and get bomb squad. I want to get my own cage going and call it the bomb yard, and turf it out, kind of similar to what Fire Chicken has, but a complete circle, it's kind of bigger, something like what they have at the OG yard size. It's pretty big, so that's what I want to do. And I'm trying to give back a little bit for the IE out here, man. And town's gone downhill. These kids like jumping. Like I said, I work in the school district, man. So a lot of these kids, they be out here thinking I won that 20-second fight. I'm like, bro, that you ain't go to toe with nobody until you gas, and the first one who give up, that's a fight, man. And you don't know nothing. So that's what I want to do. And a lot of kids look, into boxing and stuff like that. And they want to, they ask me all the time, like, how can I get into boxing? I want to get into it. I just don't have the money. So I want to be like a nonprofit. It's all about the kids. They come train, and everyone in my team for Bomb Squad, not just give them boxing lessons or boxing advice, but give them life advice and, give them different perspectives of where they're at. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the plan, and that's the goal. And I am gonna do Brazilian jiu-jitsu again. Yeah, I used to do it and roll around and for the military and stuff like that. But I gotta find some sort of other outlet, man. I gotta do, I feel bad. Have you ever gassed yourself out with nerves before a fight?
Good question.
That's a very good. Nerves do play a big part. And there's one time I fought, and I was conditioned, like I was running. I was, and that first round, I had this adrenaline, and then it dumped. I had this adrenaline dump, and I was like, whoa. It's not even a minute in. And then once I got after that, I think it was against Cerro, actually. Sterile, like I just got done fighting Silas, and I knew, I was like, okay, I feel better, and I knew the elevation might benefit me. I thought, you know what I mean? It's more air, it's lower elevation, and man, the nerves and stuff. Because I didn't know I was walking in. I went there to fight the Canadian. I'm already upset. I'm already mad. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like so. When that happened, I didn't know what I was walking in with Sarah. I was in my emotions and my nerves, and it happened. That second round, I was like, oh, all right, let's just keep pushing. The third round, I have this thing called a hyperventilating syndrome, where if I get too much oxygen in my blood, my lungs and heart, they get over, like, I have to, like, it happened to me when I was in middle school. I had to go to the hospital because I have to breathe in like a freaking, like my shirt like this to get like less oxygen. It's bad. My hands like cramp up, and it happened after that fight with Sarah. And I sat down in the grass and this. I remember, like, what's happening? Like, what's happening? But that adrenaline dump, the nerves. I know I appreciate that, Steve. I was ready for it, man. I was good. And he's still talking to this day.
No, I would have had a pillow ready so that way if we'd have slept the Canadian, we're right back.
But you know what? I appreciated that fight with Sarah because it pushed me to where, like, man, it was like a step up. That guy is a cardio king. Him and Takamura, the highest cardios I've ever gone against. You know what I mean? And he's got this, like, he punches in volume. It's not the most crisp or whatever, but it gets you thinking, like, where do I go? You know what I mean?
You know, Cero reminds me of our No Love.
Yeah,
That's who he reminds me of.
Yeah, exactly. He's always
You
down
know,
for a fight. Let's do it.
yeah, fully game, win or lose, and finna bring it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I caught Cero. He got a chin too. I caught him with some big ones too, and he even told me, he's like, man, you caught me a couple of times, but he's a tough dude. Yeah, you know, he'll go toe to toe with anybody. You know what I mean? And that's why I appreciate that fight a lot.
I like this fight with
I was there for that fight, man. That was a good fight between you and him. I was there for that fight.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. That was a good one. I was like, I gotta dig deep. Like I ain't letting this go the way he thinks it's gonna go.
I was gonna ask you, Black, I like your fighting style. How long were you training boxing, or did you just fight growing up?
Oh shit. Hey, I'm sorry I gotta leave, but I gotta go, y'all. I appreciate y'all having me. I love y'all. I appreciate everyone in the comments, man, and I appreciate all the prayers and everything. So, hey, I hope I see you BlackSmith out there in the West Coast. That'd be awesome, man.
See you later, man. God bless you.
All right, Hitman.
I didn't hear you, buddy B. What you say?
Oh, I like the fighting style. So, how long have you been training boxing, or did you just fight growing up?
Give me a second.
Oh no! Oh no! No! That's all good.
I forgot BlackSmith. You still at work, huh?
Yeah. I'm on my break, but I low-key got to get back there in about 5 minutes. But
yeah, let everyone know where to find you. Give me shout outs now, man. We're gonna let you go.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I just want to ship a shout out to StreetBeefs, Scrapyard, West Coast, man, Fried Chicken, Buddy V, of course, Sam K. First podcast, so I appreciate y'all inviting me on there with y'all, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, I like it. Damn, see, people made time for us. I appreciate both. Thank you guys.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot for a second, and it actually makes sense because I noticed his jacket, and then I was like, oh man, that's pretty fly. He got clothes that match his house because the wall in the background was the same color as his jacket. I was like, damn, that's what I gotta do. I gotta start matching my house with my clothes. That's fly.
Right?
No,
That's
he had work, stupid. Oh man.
Well, you guys know not to go anywhere because we have 2 more fun little segments that we're gonna do for everybody right after we have a quick little word.
Hi guys, Bushido Zed here with StreetBeefs West Coast. Make sure you check out OTH, okay, magazine. They've got YouTube, website, I believe, all kinds of stuff. They have Cuzzo, checking out reactions. It's awesome. We have a lot of bangers. Check out OTH, you guys. Thank you.
Yo, Free Smoke with you guys, man. I just want to give a shout out to Overtime Hustling magazine, man. Go cop the edition, man. Go cop the edition, the latest cover, man. They put me on a few covers ago. Go get yours right now, man. And shout out Cuzzo, man. We'll see you with the reactions. Love you, dog. Much love. Overtime Hustling. Let's go.
With KT here. Make sure you check out OTH magazine, man. They got all the hits in here. They're going to tell you everything you need to know about everybody on the underground, all right? Hey.
Welcome back, because you know this is Buddy V's Fighters to Watch, a fun segment that you always get to enjoy.
Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
Now, the light that I always like to start off with is my home fight yard, the scrap yard. This guy quite recently dropped Vic Jr. I not only like his fighting style, but he had a nice stiff jab that he stuck to. And I honestly was impressed with his fighting. He kept going out there, and he I felt like like on the old game where you kind of like you're firing up, you're leveling up. I felt like his first fight was here, and then as he went on, I just saw more skill come out, and he started to kind of really show that he took that win home. So I mean, I want to see more of him. I want to see it because he just revved up. I was like, okay, all right. From the Street Beefs West Coast, Maury. I watched this fight and I was like, oh, dang, okay. He obviously knows a little bit of what he's doing, or a lot of what he's doing. I don't know, because he ended this fight so quick. I didn't even get to see everything that he could showcase. So I want to see him come back. And it was interesting because Widow said it was like you come and it was kind of like what was a smoker style or something, I believe.
No, it was a mixer event.
Mixer event, okay. Well, that caught my attention right off the get-go. So hell yeah. And from the Street Beefs yard, the OG itself, Dolo. Man, I saw this guy's 2 fights. I actually really enjoy the way he fights. He wasn't cocky, but he definitely was confident in the way he fought. And because he's MMA, I always love seeing people who are around my weight. He's 155. So that means a potential opponent. And I like to see what kind of competition's out there. So, you know, he's definitely one to watch because now he's got my eye. And I'm going to see what else he does when it's coming out. So those are my 3 fighters to watch.
Those are some good picks, man.
Right? They're starting to get a little warm, bringing the heat.
Man, dare I say fire. Yeah. Samke and the Fire 5. We're going to start off first. We're going to start off first with the West Coast. All right. Doughboy versus Husky. This was a fire fight. Once again, we're at the Hot Box at the Mixer event. That's mixed weight classes. First and foremost, this fight showcased that confidence is key. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. Not only is confidence key, though, conditioning is key. You must have your conditioning. And these big guys, they showed us that in this fight here. We see our fighters targeting their shots, not wasting punches, just complete solid boxing, slips, counters, everything you want to see in a fire fight. Street Beefs West Coast, Doughboy versus Husky, firefight. Now I'm going to take you to Street Beefs OG yard, title match, Wing C versus Sensation. This right here was a fire fight. We got a great matchup for the champion, a completely game opponent, a dangerous opponent. And what we saw in this fight was a bit of a struggle. We saw a bit of a struggle. But nonetheless, both men having skills, showing their skills, fire grappling all throughout this match, reversals, and we get a shocking ending, to say the least. A rematch is definitely needed. Street Beefs OG yard, Wing C versus Sensation, firefight. All right. I'm going to take you guys over to Street Beefs Scrapyard. If you're trying to look this match up, it's going to be exactly what you see in the title. He was looking to make a comeback after a crippling shot. This is Q-Tip versus Blue. First and foremost, we see our champion showcasing control and patience. The combinations coming in, landing in all the right locations. Punch placement is very much key. Stalking and pressuring throughout the fight. And as you can see with the time, we're getting straight to the point. Street Beef Scrapyard, Q-Tip versus Blue, firefight. Yeah. We're going to take you back to Street Beef Scrapyard. We ain't never left. If you're trying to look this fight up, you're going to have to type it just like in the title, the controversial rematch you asked for. This is a match between King Kai versus Malik Ogun, title match. What we see here is part 2. These men fought before, where King Kai lost his belt to Malik Ogun. This is part 2 to that. And what we got here was a puncher versus a boxer. Big bombs being thrown all throughout the fight. But we see a lot of smart movements and a lot of counters. The jab. The jab was utilized in this fight beautifully. And at the end, we saw the aggressor being kept away. And we saw a control of range that we don't normally see in these fights. And then we saw someone reclaim their belt. StreetBeefs Scrapyard. King Kai versus Malik Ogun, firefight. I'm going to take you back to StreetBeefs West Coast for our final firefight of the night. Zetro versus Easy Money. This was once again at the West Coast first mixer event, mix of weight classes. And these two fighters did not disappoint whatsoever. What we got here was a competitive fight from start to finish. Neither fighter shy, landing sneaky shots. Both men, just trying to find their way and find success throughout the fight. This easily could have went for another 3 rounds, just back and forth, very competitive. And these men grinded it out to the last second. StreetBeefs West Coast, Zetro versus Easy Money, Somkan the Fire 5.
Hell yeah, I definitely like that. Oh man, Fire 5 all the way, fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All of those are bangers.
Right, I really thought you would appreciate that one, Malik Ogun and King Kai rematch.
Battleborn. Hey man, keep pushing, man. You might get that fight. You might get the fight, man. Keep pushing for it.
Oh, because the titles? Oh yeah, you gotta get them just right.
Yeah, that's you know, it does help when we have the fighter names. That's all I can say. It does help, but you know, at the end of the day, everyone has their own format on how they go about editing their videos and putting out their videos. So, you know, you just got to respect the Scrapyards way. But it would help. Just saying.
I do kind of like it. It's like how West Coast has the different cages. Every branch has a different style of edit. Like, yeah, all right. Because I like to show it off to my friends too. If I ever people love it, put on the big TV, I'm like, you're gonna watch this. Well, I don't know, man. Is it getting about that time, Somke?
You know it, bro. You know it, man. But we had a great night, great conversation as always. Let's go ahead and get these shout outs out the way. As you guys know, we have to give a shout out to our guests tonight. These guys were phenomenal. We appreciate your time. BlackSmith, continue to give us great fights, bro. We look forward to seeing you again. And as well as Hitman, we appreciate all of your time and all of the fights that you've given us, bro. And looking forward to seeing you in jiu-jitsu. Audience, you guys go look up these guys' fights. That's BlackSmith and Hitman. I want to thank the audience, the people in the live chat, the people watching us on replay, the people commenting. We appreciate you guys. We do it for you guys. StreetBeefs West Coast, StreetBeefs Scrapyard, StreetBeefs Dirty South, and StreetBeefs OG Yard. We appreciate you guys. We do this for y'all. Yeah, man, I don't really do the social media. You know, if you got me, you got me. You can catch me on here every time, every week at this same time, same channel. Definitely got to give a shout out to Overtime Hustling Magazine, as well as Heart in the Fight. And last but not least, greatest co-host, Buddy V, and the greatest producer, Jay. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Like you said, everybody, thank you. This was a fun show. And we have people that actually the show goes a little too long, we went a little over, and they both had to leave right away. But that, like you said, they made a point to give us their time. Thank you guys very much. It's always a blast because it's my favorite part. It's not even the tacos I have on Tuesday. It's the MMA Underground.
Yep.
So, heck yeah. But with that being said, make sure you go check out zwell-worlds.com. So this will be the final week where it'll be the shirts individual, because next week I'm doing the combo deal where you can get 2 shirts for the price of 1. It'll be just a package size. You tell me what size you are. And yeah, that way you'll get the Yankee and the Brit shirt and the MMA Underground shirt. So I mean, might as well, right? That way you can show some love and support. Plus, you want to go see Zwell_Buddy V for the Instagram. Too much fun stuff. And post little snippets. Sometimes I talk a little trash. Not really. But with that being said, thank you all. Samke, I like that we kill it every week. Hell yeah. Jay, that was funny, that shit you pulled earlier. Man. And with that being said, in the words of Jay, with one world, one love, peace.